Hi, Nixon.
Hi Nancy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good as well. So Nancy, so today what are we going to do is we're going to do some assessment task for the unit BSB ITU 1 and 2. So this unit is all about developing your keyboard skills. And for this developing keyboard skills for this unit, the assessment is divided into two parts.
Okay.
So, but before that, I would like to ask. So, are you familiar about like having a keyboard skill, something like that? How often do you use a computers? How often do you use a keyboard?
I don't always use it because
Always,
we are doing
so yeah,
PA.
you
It's
should be
only
more familiar about.
everything going on online. Even I'm doing some
Yeah.
another course that's also online. So very often, almost every day, we're using the phones, laptops, internet access, everything. Yep.
Okay, then it shouldn't be that hard for you to perform the assessment for this task then. So before that, I would like to ask, like, if there's any help before, or is there any uh, reasonable adjustments that I need to make for you for any special needs?
No, I think I'll be
Okay.
good for
So let me
I
know,
know
like,
this.
if there's
Yes.
anything later, if you need any
Yep,
help.
yep. If I feel like anything I need help, I will ask you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
So let's start with the task. So as I've already told you, the task is divided into two parts. One observation, the other one is verbal questioning.
Yes.
And if you got a copy of this file, you may have a look on your computer as well.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Let's start with the first observation task. If you look to the instructions, if you go through it, so it's a 30 minutes total.
Is this the assessment task workbook?
That's a workbook.
Okay, I'll open that on my PC as well.
So while you open it,
Yep.
I'll introduce a little bit about this. Okay. So it's a 30-minute task.
Okay.
Okay. So we are doing in a simulated workplace in a Zoom application. We need to have screen sharing from you as well.
Okay.
And from my part as well.
Right.
And before that, like, I want to describe a little bit about your workstations. What's your status? Like, how are you working with your devices? So you've got a chair, you've got a computer somewhere set up around you?
Yep. I use my chair and table and I do it.
And you've got a...
And by doing, I have to keep in mind that I maintain a proper posture, body posture. It's important for the ergonomics point of view.
Yeah.
And secondly,
Also, I would like to ask, the requirement of this task is there are a couple of tasks that you need to do on your iPad or tablet or your phone, because this is about digital keyboard skills as well.
All right.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the digital keyboard and physical keyboard. You are aware of that?
Yeah, digital means which we are using on the phones, and the laptop we are using other normal keyboards or computers.
Yeah. So we're going to use both of the keyboard skills. You have to show the both skills. And task is a specific task. Okay. So yeah, these are the couple of task instruction like digital keyboard users, like I said before. And with the help of those digital devices, there are a couple of tasks you need to perform, like typing a little bit of this paragraph and a couple of memorandums that you need to type in, retype, let's say. So let's not waste any more time. What we're gonna do is, first of all, what I would like you to do is get all the questions read through first of all to get familiarized. Then we'll go to the task. We will perform this task. So what would you like to like? Do you want to go through all the questions, or you want to go through one by one?
I'll go through one by one.
Okay, so let's go one by one. Starting the first question, number 1. So have a go through it and try to like work accordingly. And let me know if you need any like to interpret this question again. So the first part.
It's asking for what was observed if outside of necessary observation point.
So this is this is my part. So
Okay.
avoid this part. Just look up the blue part of the question.
Okay.
At the end of the thing, I need to give you feedback. So that's where this point will come for me. I want you to look up these questions first. And let me know when you're ready.
Means if the say a chair needs to be adjusted and there should be neck should be straight and proper lighting should be there and there should be proper distance between the screen and the face and the body.
Yep. So are you in this position at the moment? Like all the setups are equivalent to this?
Yep.
So you've got a proper distance from your computer.
There's proper lighting, proper head should be straight, and its seat must be adjusted at proper level, proper height, according to the chair and the body.
Yeah. So you're okay with this positioning at the moment, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I need to have it.
Right.
Yeah. This is the question number one. If you're all okay with, it's exactly around approximately the same positioning of your position is approximately same to this picture. That's done. That's the question number one.
Okay.
Now we are moving to the question number two. This is where like you will be getting more involved in it. And what I would like you to do is, the question number two is about using your digital keyboard. If it's all okay, if you got your phone or if you got your iPad, I would like you to access that device. And with the help of that device, but before, like making sure you're like it's in a correct positions. When you
I send you a text for this.
You can send me email or you can send me text, whatever comforts you.
I don't have your phone number. I'll send you the text.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll give you my contact detail.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 0404.
You're verbally saying me or sending me an email or something?
Otherwise, you can send me through email as well. You don't have to text.
Okay. What should I type in it?
So in this question, what you're gonna do is, if you go back to this here, this is the paragraph I would like you to type it in. So this task is about like 5 minutes.
If you can verbally say your number, I'll send it to you.
No problem. So I'll send you my email number.
Okay.
That's going to be 0404
0404
070
070
590.
590. Okay. 0404 070 590.
Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
type this text and send you. Okay.
Yeah. So let's.
We can proceed with the next question because I have sent you. It will be there in few seconds only.
Okay, so that's the first. That's the question number 2. You've done it.
Yep, I have done it.
Okay, no problem. Now let's go to the question number 3. Have a look on it. Have a read through the question first, and let me know if you need any assistance.
I have to go through this website link.
So what you need is go to the website link. That will lead you to retype a paragraph for 5 minutes, and at the end of the 5 minutes, it closes down and give it. Okay. So what you need to do,
in what way I'll give you the report? I'll take the picture of it and send you.
Take a screenshot of it if possible.
Okay.
and send me through email. And at the same time, if it's possible, would you able to share your screen while you retype it?
If you want me to share my screen,
Yeah.
then you need to give me the sharing rights, I hope. Because first I have to let
Yep, I'll
Deb
stop my
in the
share.
class.
I'll stop
It's
my
okay
sharing.
if I type it in and I send it to you now?
Because this assessment is
Or
about
should
like,
I share my screen?
have a try first, Nancy, if it's okay.
Okay, let me, I'll connect
I'll
my
stop my
laptop
sharing.
also in here. I'll connect my laptop in first. Because otherwise I won't be able to do it. I have to connect my laptop. Just a minute. Because Deb need to let me in. Have you received the message?
Yep, I've received the message.
Okay. Oh, here's the link here. Because I have to click, let Deb me in from a PC as well. Only then I'll be able to share my screen. Can you ask for help so that Deb can let me in so that I can share my screen with you?
No problem.
I'll also ask her. I think she has let me.
Just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Jiggy is also in with us.
How come I'm in this room? I was
Recording. Yep. So this is the place where you retype the paragraph for 5 minutes.
Done.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the share screen on your behalf so that
Okay.
it will save a time for both of us. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next task now.
I've still taken the screenshot and sent to you. And now I should stop share.
Yes, actually, hold on for a while because the next task also wants you to share your memorandum to be typed. Okay. So let's go to the next question. I'll share my screen first.
Yep.
So the next fourth question is about typing memorandum. If you remember, you've got other two files. One is sample and the other one is template that's got empty Word file, right? So what I would want you to do is open the sample file, copy all the contents, and retype it in the empty the template file.
Okay.
And so while you type it in, I will record the observation.
Okay, I'll do that. Just a minute.
So whenever you're ready, you can share your screen.
I think you need to first stop sharing, then only I'll be able to do.
Okay, no problem.
Because I'm not able to open the file.
There you go.
Okay, now I'll download the document and come start sharing. So now I have both the documents. I'll copy paste the information, or
retype the information as is to the template.
Okay.
So Nancy, would you be able to share your screen while you do the task? Nancy, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm going to share my screen. Just working on that sharing screen.
So what are we going to do with this task, Nancy, is after you complete it? So remember this draft file that we're gonna
I will send it to you.
No need to send it to me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check it right now.
Okay.
There shouldn't be much of the error, so we're gonna finish right now and save it as a final document, and then you can send it to me. Send it to me.
Okay. So this is the page.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the template? Okay, Mary Medley tree planting day. I need to change the name. I'm done with this letter typing memorandum. I need to change the name of this one.
Yes.
He always puts flowers on the floor, and he's trying to hit me.
Save it as a draft file, and then we're gonna check it and just fix it.
Bye. It's her.
What name should I put it?
So if you follow the instruction, it says memo underscore date underscore draft. Memo underscore today's date underscore
Wait, I
draft.
have to cross this one.
And then after that, would you able to reshare that file again? And we're gonna as a part of
Memo underscore date underscore draft. I'll email to you, right?
no need to email that to me. So what we're gonna, can you open up that file again? We're gonna check it.
Okay, I need to open it. Okay, just a minute.
So what we're gonna do is the only edited part of the document, when it's ready, when it's all fixed up, you can send it to me as a part of documentation.
See, it's on the screen now.
Mm-hmm. So while you're typing, I was just having a look through.
Yep.
And I'm checking right now. There are a couple of mistakes. So if it will be really good, like if we fix it up. So
Yep.
in the two, starting from the top, in the two section, there's a little bit of mistake. If you check the original document, sample document,
it should be POPULO USOU. No, SUO.
have you got a document, the sample document? Be able to open it up?
I'll open it. POPULOUSO. LOUSO. POPULOU. So, yep.
Yeah, two part is mistake.
Yep.
And if you
Planting.
there's some mistakes on that section.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਰੋਲਾ ਪਾਣ ਅੰਦਰ yep.
So Nancy, if you check the same section again, the two section, there's still some mistake. If you look properly.
POPULOUSO. POPULOUSO. Murphy Nursery. What's the mistake now? No.
So if you check the section in that original document,
MICHAEL Murphy. It's this way only. Michael Poploso Murphy Nursery.
have you compared with the original document?
I compared with the original document. I didn't get anything. Oh, I missed the apostrophe. Yes, yep. Murphy's Nursery.
Yep. That's The other section at the top, and the date is, have you have a correction on the date section?
18/9/18. Okay, I'll change the format. Yep. Thank you for a kind offer to supply trees for the common to supply trees for the yep for the day schedule for Saturday and Sunday. Yep. 29. I'll change the date format here as well. Yeah. Yep.
Give it a thorough check and let me know like when you want me to again have a clarification.
Yep. I hope it's okay now.
Let me have a check again. So, yep. The first section, I think there's still date is still needs to be changed. It needs a little bit of fixed. And can you have a look on the date section, Nancy? There are a couple of still errors in the date section, and still there is some errors on the first paragraph.
All right.
And there's still a couple of mistakes on the second paragraph as well.
Okay.
The dotted points are okay.
Okay.
And conclusion is okay. So I think she need to give a check on the first paragraph, second paragraph, and the date sections at the top.
Okay. So I should send this form for the further checking to you, right?
Yeah, when you're done with the rechecking, when you think it's fixed up, so you can submit to me. You can send it through email. and let me know when you're done with this task. Okay, so
Now we can proceed further. I'll send you the
Yeah.
email.
so that was the final part. Like, if you, I'll share my screen with you before we proceed.
Yes.
So yeah, so you did create a draft file before, and then we had a check, and then I provided you a couple of feedbacks where to fix it up, and you can send that final document to me through an email for the document.
Okay.
On that basis, we will just mention it's satisfactory or not yet satisfactory, and we'll decide the competency or not competent for that part of the work for this unit. Okay. So now moving on to the next task, it's a questionnaire task. So we did half of the task.
Okay.
Just a second. The second one we're gonna do is have you got the question file with you that you can share with me?
This document memorandum.
Not a memorandum, the second task. Now this is the task, questioning assessment task.
Okay. Yep.
Would you be able to share with me, because we need to write down something in there?
All right. I'll just do it. Just a minute. I'll download it.
No.
Just a minute. Actually, my email is taking time. This is the questioning assessment task right now.
Yep. So we have got a couple of questions in that section. So you need to answer on your basis of experience.
You'll be typing the questions and I'll be dictating the answers if you share your screen.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll record the you want to type the answer for that?
You type the answer.
No problem. I
I'll
can do
probably
that.
say it. Yep.
I'll record the response.
And I've just sent you the memorandum email as well. See if it's have you received it.
Okay. Okay. So are you ready? I'll have it. Yeah, I've got your email for that one.
Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Now let's start with the question number 1 for the second task.
Yep. You'll share the screen.
Of course, just a second. So yeah. So this is the second part of the task, a verbal question.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through each question.
All right.
And you can answer on the basis of your work experience. Okay. So first question. So list 3 basic organization and work health safety requirements for safe keyboard operation. So what do you think? The 3?
I think just we saw in that image.
Yeah.
Chair setup should be correct.
Okay.
Correct height.
Chair setup.
Chair setup should be there, and the position of the computer and the keyboard.
Yep.
Should be correctly done.
Computer and keyboard, yeah.
Yep. The desk also. Computer,
Mhm.
keyboard, and desk.
That's
Correct desk should be there. Means it
okay.
should be appropriate to our height.
Okay, no problem. Yep, these are the answers. And so let's go to the second question. So what are two key functions and features of both physical and digital keyboard? What do you think the function and features of keyboard?
They both are used for typing.
Definitely.
First thing they are
That's a lot.
typing function.
Anything else that you
Both for keycaps lock are used.
okay?
Function
Anything else?
keycaps lock.
So do you think would you like more interpret or leave it in a correct
Yep,
way?
like it should be use of functions keycaps lock.
Use of function.
Keycaps lock. Key. K-E-Y. Caps lock.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. Moving on to question number 3. So what is acceptable typing speed when working as a volunteer in
It
the
should be 25 words per minute.
25 words per minute. So yeah, that's the 3 questions, and we are at the end of the observation and question task. So now what we're gonna do is, Nancy, on the basis of your responses and observation, I'm gonna give you the feedback and results right now. So that on the basis of that, we're gonna decide whether you are competent for this unit or not. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna move to the observation task first that we did. The question number 1, your proper setup, which you answered, and also you performed pretty well in your workstation. So that is good for this one. Second one, looking at your text, there are no errors. So yes, so this is okay. So this is satisfactory.
Good.
And the third one, looking at I'll show my screen with you, that's the report, and we're gonna decide whether it's competent or not. Sorry, satisfactory or not satisfactory.
Yep.
Looking at this, so word per minute, 23. Gross word per minute, 24. Accuracy level, 97. Corrections made, 12. And there are 6 uncorrected errors. And if you see it, there are errors in this much. So now, if you go to the back to the requirement of this question,
Yes.
that's 20 words per minute, and you've got 23, 24.
So 2 minutes. Back with 2 minutes. Yep.
And it shouldn't have like, it should have the maximum error you can do is 3 words in 100 words. So which is all right. So 24, it's all right. So we'll just a little bit of practice, and 24 words will be not hard in a minute to type. So for right now, I'll give a satisfactory to you. Okay.
Thanks. Yep.
And writing a memorandum file. It's just a draft file, and it's obvious there should be some errors in there. So I'll give you this one as a satisfactory. Okay.
Okay.
And the 5th one. Now this is where we decide it's satisfactory or not satisfactory. Memorandum file. I have memorandum file, the final file. There are still a couple of errors.
Okay.
And like it's more than like 5-6 errors are there. We need to recheck it again. We need to fix it again.
Okay.
Can be done later, and you can, when it's done, you can send me again. But at the moment, I will keep you as not yet satisfactory for that one.
Okay.
So that's the part of this task. Now we move to the next part for the general question. Question is yeah. So this is the question part where we'll in for this section. Looking at the responses for the question number 1. Your chair setup, height setup, position of computer and keyboard, this setup. Yep, that's the correct part. In additions, one thing you can add up is the proper light system. There should be enough light while you work with a keyboard and while you work with a computer. You can add up that one, but still that's okay. That's more than enough.
Okay.
That's only the 3 basics. Okay? So I'll give you satisfactory for this one.
Okay.
Now the second part, the 2 key functions and features of physical and digital keyboard. One you say is typing, definitely yes, and use a function key caps lock. It could have been improvised a little bit.
Okay.
So you can say like use of function keys like caps lock keys, as numerical keys, alphabet keys, those kind of stuff. You could use like special keys like if you are aware of Control Alt Delete button, those kind of special keys, use of that kind of keys. So yeah, those kind of keys would be very function features you can mention away, but still I'll give a satisfactory because it falls under features.
Because it asks for the 2 key functions here.
Yeah. Just like interpreting in another way. Okay. Now the third is the acceptable typing speed when working as a volunteer in our community center. So 25 words per minute is the exact answer that we're looking for. So yes, satisfactory. So all these things are satisfactory.
Okay.
Now looking at the both of the tasks, if you move back to the observation task, there are a couple of not yet satisfactory, right?
Okay.
So on that basis, I have to say that you're still not yet competent at the moment.
Okay.
But
Okay.
after corrections and listen, I think you will be competent. But at the moment, I'll give you not competent at the moment. Okay.
All right.
Have a look through the questions
Yeah,
again.
I'll go through that again and I'll send you later
Yeah.
the memorandum after working upon it again. Thank you so much.
That's all right. So yeah, that's all for this
Yep.
task. Any questions that you want to ask?
Now, okay, I'll work upon it. It was my error somewhere in the memorandum. I will work upon it and resend it to you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. And yeah, now we can end this assessment session. And thank you for
All right.
having me. And
Okay. Thank you, Nixon. Thanks.
thank you.